Another family has come forward accusing a Charlotte flight attendant of secretly recording their young child in a plane bathroom. A lawsuit filed Tuesday says this happened back in January of 2023 on a flight from Austin, Texas to Los Angeles.
Documents say that Estes Carter Thompson III took both pictures and videos of a 9-year-old girl's face and genitals. Thompson has been in custody since September after being accused of similar acts on a plane from Charlotte to Boston. Joining us again is Chief Legal Analyst Khalif Rhodes. Khalif, I mean, come on, you don't have to be a dad of daughters for this to just make you upset and disgusting. What is the family seeking in this particular case?
Obviously damages. I can check both boxes. An attorney and a father of 3 daughters. This is absolutely disgusting. I mean, you knew that this was the next step. When the original family came forward with their lawsuit, they said that they had recovered, hundreds of other images like that, some artificially created images, but also images that he captured from the bathroom. And so I anticipated that other families, once they were notified that, hey, your child or children have been located or identified in this in this information, that yes, other families would say, the airline is liable, the individual is liable, any other staff is liable, and everyone would get sued. I mean, and this is in the wake of the airline saying, oh, you know what, we want to get dismissed from this case because we're not liable.
Well, and this particular family had no clue until FBI agents knocked on their door.
Well, if you think about it, the other family may not have had any clue unless their daughter would have looked and taken a second look. And if his rigging of the camera situation, because remember, it was taped to the back of the toilet seat, and she only saw the light from the camera shining out. If she would have just sat down like normal, she probably would have never seen it, and no one would have ever recognized what was happening.
So we've got damages, serious emotional distress. You're expecting American Airlines to do what they did with the first case, basically saying, hey, this was not a part of our training. We had no idea that this was going on. We want to step back. This is kind of one-on-one between the family and Estes.
Any type of lawsuit like this, and I tell any client that comes to me, litigation is expensive and it's long. And so the first step is you may file it in state court if you're the plaintiff, and then the natural next move for defendants would be to move it to federal court. Once it gets moved to federal court, they're asking for the case to get dismissed in pertaining to them as the employee. And it's pretty simple that most of the time the actions of an employee can be imputed on their employer. If I'm driving you around and you've ordered a taxi, you can sue me, the driver, and the taxi company for things that are within the natural course of the business. This is something they obviously didn't train them to do. This is something that's not in the course of his business. Flight attendants normally help you get your seat. They help you get your drinks. They tell you how to get off the exits, and that's about it, but not on how to, rig cameras and take pictures. And so that's going to be American Airlines' defense, that we didn't train them for that. However, if there was a negligent hiring, if in his past somewhere it showed that, this guy had past the light actions of, dealing with minors or taking pictures of them or being a sex offender, I'm not saying that you can't hire individuals like that, but at least they would have been on notice that there was a risk or a potential risk that he could do this. And so that's what you're asking. You're asking, that should American Airlines, should they know or did they know that this person could have done this in the future?
And of course, this flight attendant still in federal custody for the criminal charges associated with this. Khalif Rhodes, thank you for your insight on this case. We're not done talking about it. All right, 8:35 now.